You ever tell a guy he looks handsome, or that he has a nice haircut, or that he has a nice smile? You don't even understand the impact that you just had on that man's day. You may feel like, yo, I'm just telling the truth, but you don't understand the positive consequences that you just created in a chain effect on that man's end. You see, you've done something so much more than what you actually thought you did. And as y'all know, your internet brother, your internet friend, your internet guy, Sills the Man, is going to break down the process, the scientific equation and formulas when it comes to how men process female attention, because it's so much deeper than what you think it is. What goes on in the mind of a man when it comes to you giving him attention, a compliment, a friendly gesture? Well, let's get to the first thing, is that after you give this compliment, this whatever form of attention, it starts with the first hit, which is a hit of dopamine and a spike in ego. You see, after that first compliment, that first friendly gesture, most men experience a quick boost of ego whenever we're noticed. Our brain lights up and our heart starts to race. Because I'm gonna tell y'all something, most men do not get complimented. The way women get complimented every single day, you may be used to it as a woman. But for us, that doesn't happen a lot. So when it happens, things happen. The body literally responds to that, unseen and seen. And now he has to manage how to take this in, this new information, this new attention from this new woman. He has to decide how he should handle this and what he should do. But in this first hit, it's all fireworks, all right? That's the first thing that happens in a man's mind when he gets a woman's attention. Now, the next step in this process is what I call rapid categorization. Now, in rapid categorization, he has to decipher and classify and categorize this woman as just being friendly to him, flirty, or polite. Now, right here, this is the game changer, because from this point on is what decides his pivot to his next move. It depends on if she's just being friendly, it depends on if she's actually flirting with him, or it depends on if she's just being straightforward. Because based on whatever category he chooses or believes that she fits in, will direct his next move. You see, the thing with men is that we sort attention by context, eye contact, body language, tone, touch, the environment, the setting. But the mistake that a lot of men make is that they mistake or misread politeness as interest. It can be very confusing, especially for a man who does not get a lot of female attention or compliments. So what the average man will do next is try to see if she will give a second clue of context to confirm or deny the category that he believes she's coming from. Now, examples of a second context clue is continued conversation, what that conversation is on or about, closeness, proximity, her persistence, lingering eye contact, because there is a difference, right? So say, for instance, you're just being polite, and in being polite, you're just giving this man a compliment and you're going on about your day. It is a quick one hit and you out. That is because you have no intention of continuing anything after that compliment. You just want to let that man know, hey, you have a great smile. That is different from a woman who is interested, because when you're interested, you're pursuing. And when you're interested, you're not looking for a way out or an ending. You're looking for a continuation because you're trying to get to know this person or break the ice. So when a person is interested, they're going to follow up with a second form of context to continue. You feel me? And that is what that man is going to look for to confirm or reject his categorization of you. All right, so that's the second stage. And when a man gets woman attention, the next third stage. I kind of explained it a little bit, but it is the consistency filter. Now, this is where you figure out if this is a one-off thing or congruent attention. You see, for one-off attention, it's a quick ego boost. It's like when diabetics eat candy for a sugar boost to raise their levels enough for that moment, but it's not going to last for the whole day, right? It has an ending. When he feels like he's getting congruent attention, he feels like there will be a follow-up, that like there's something more than this. Now he's thinking, I might have something here. She might be interested, maybe. She might actually like me, based on his evaluation of your given context. So in this stage, he's trying to see if you're giving him neutral vibes or aggressive signals. Because if you're giving neutral vibes, now he's thinking like, oh, maybe she just wants to be a friend or get to know me, but nothing on, trying to bag me or showing signs of attraction. But if she's giving aggressive signs, then he knows what he must do if he's interested as well. This stage is important for men because we don't want to get mixed signals, or we don't want to get the situation confused. Because when you get this stage messed up, he increases his possibility of embarrassing himself. He don't want that. Now, as I move on to the next stage, this stage is all about environment and the setting that y'all are in. And that is whether the setting is public or private. It is more likely that a woman is going to compliment a man if she's interested in him in private rather than public. So as most men understand that, he's going to look around and scan the environment in this setting. And if it is private or if it is public, that will further build his case on whether you are flirting or you're just being friendly or polite. So for instance, if it is private that she's telling you these compliments, then he's going to think that maybe she has a thing for me. Maybe she's interested in me. Maybe she likes me. But if it is public or with people around, coworkers around, friends around, and it is in a group setting, it is less likely that that is the case. Not saying that it's impossible for it to be that case, but it is less likely because most women are not going to profess their interest or liking in front of other people. Men, on the other hand, different story. We different. In this stage, a man knows that in private, there are different things that can happen. Little slight nudges or shoulder touches, low-key laughter and jokes. It is quieter because there's less people around, so you can hear each other on an intimate level, a low voice level. It is different from public, where it's louder, more people, more attention, and a higher chance of being embarrassed.